Hi guys, right now this is the Arsenal Antics podcast. I'm DJ Swings, joined with DJ Skrills and Sparta. Obviously, this is the post-match reaction of Arsenal versus Newcastle, FA Cup third round knockout. Yeah, guys, people will say, you see the FA Cup, that's our cup. Yeah, any team can come FA Cup, but in the final you're gonna butt Arsenal because that's our cup. We win it. But yesterday it wasn't that easy. It wasn't literally that easy. And right now, today, I just want to get you guys' point of view on the match. And yeah, skills. Like, how do you find the match and stuff like
that game was awful. That game was so I was just it was sad to watch, bro. Because it was like, it's confirmed that the so-called senior players are really the B team, bro. These men are not the guys. They're just not the guys. No forward play again. Oh, bro, I could, yeah, man. There was just too like that game. Like everyone gets on. Like everyone's been getting onto Aubameyang lately, innit? Yeah, and I understand. But what more do you want Donny to do? Guys are saying he don't run, he runs. Guys are saying he don't duck man down, he does. Guys are saying he don't pressure, he does. It's just that he don't, like right now, he's not getting on the end of them. Why? Because he's not getting the service. And I actually saw him getting into so many good positions yesterday. Again, Elneny, nah, he's the safety man. So he's gonna go backwards. He's gonna go backwards. Even
saying that.
Like there was one time Tierney was going down the wing and Tierney's proper taking like 3 steps to start running. Yeah, safety man. Do you know what I'm saying? It was just bad. It was so bad. Like let's be real, respecting Newcastle, innit? But we shouldn't have even gone extra time, bro. Like we shouldn't have. Like I mean, and then again, who saves us? The young G's. This is getting ridiculous now. It's getting ridiculous, bro. If this keeps happening, we will not have a future, and we're just going to keep rebuilding and rebuilding and rebuilding because all of our young G's are going to go. They're going to go. They're going to start getting good contracts from these mad teams, and they're going to go. They're going to go, bro. Like it was a poor. Like obviously, I'm happy we won. Yeah, and let me not take that away, but just to see that 90 minutes was, bruh. Yeah, man, it was mad. It was not good enough at all. It wasn't good enough, man. I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't be feeling like this, even though we won. That says a lot. We won, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like some draw, bruv. Like what's going on?
Oh my days. Nah, I fully hear you, man. What about you, Sparta? Still, what about you?
Boy, you know me, boy. Yesterday, was a game for the fringe players to basically give Arteta headache selection, selection headache, whatever you want to call it. And probably, maybe Pepe was probably the only one you could probably say actually tried. Like I personally thought he had a good game. The rest of them, Nelson, I like Nelson. He's got so much promise, but he's got to do better. The chance that Pepe created for him in the opening stages, come on, you got to control that. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he had 3 chances in the first half, like 3 early chances, and he fluffed them all. It's not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Willian, well, boy, I don't even need to get into that one, but Arteta and be like, bro, does Willian have your nudes or is something going on behind the scenes? Because
he's always playing.
No, it's
we have to ask that question though. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Because you can't play that bad, and right, we tried you on the right, it's not working. We tried you as a false 9, it didn't work. We tried you as a cam, and you offer nothing. There's nothing. You're just dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, he was running, but running to where? Into congestion. There was no through balls, no breaking the lines, no calling for the ball. When we brought on Emil Smith-Rowe, look at the difference. Like he scored the first goal. Even the way he was linking up with Pepe, briefly where they was doing that little one. He was releasing players. And yesterday just showed me that the players that were in that team yesterday, they're not good enough to stop. Cedric for me as well. I mean, he didn't do too bad, but
but he didn't have a good match.
Now is being done so dirty, and this I'm looking at Arteta sideways because for me, some of the choices he's just making, are just baffling. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, once again, as Skrill said, we had to call on our young players and players that right now are in our starting 11 to bail us out when they should have been resting in preparation for the next game. But we can't do that because our squad is so bad. It's a win, but why does it feel like a loss? How has it taken us 120 minutes to beat Newcastle? Not even being rude, but they're not even good. Like they're actually not good. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's mad. It's mad because that's how I feel about the game. Exactly.
They're
For me,
dead.
for me, that match there, 90 minutes to beat Newcastle, it was a poor game from us. It was literally a poor game because it took us for the whole 90 minutes, our fringe players on the team did not create anything, didn't do anything. For me, as you said, with Pepe that played, I think he played well in it. A lot of people were getting on Pepe's back, but he tried at least in it. With Willian, you saw he had nothing to offer. I think even Aubameyang had a poor game. I think our whole forward line had a poor game, but in that whole 90 minutes, it was just literally the same Arsenal that we've been seeing for the whole season. Literally the same players doing the same things. The El Neni sideways passing. It's only when we put on Granit Xhaka, he was playing forward passes, and he helped. A big shout out to Granit Xhaka because he helped us improve our game in the midfield, and he made us play a bit more better in it. But then when we bring on the young boys, Saka, Smith Rowe, they had to come and save the day. And for me, it shouldn't even be like that because when I'm looking at the names that he started with Willian, Aubameyang, Pepe, Reece Nelson. That forward line's crazy. Think about it. On paper, you're looking at that forward line, you're thinking, these players are going to do that, but they couldn't do nothing. Literally nothing. And for me, I just felt, we didn't, it was a poor game from us. Even though we scored those goals in the extra time and stuff, I just felt like it was a poor game. But then we have to remember, it's FA Cup, innit? And no one cares what happens in third round. Let's be real. No one really cares what happens in the third round. As long as you get to the next round, it's cool. But for me, I wasn't not happy with that game at all. Like, I was happy with the ML Smith Rowe and the substitutes performances like Lacazette, ML Smith Rowe, Saka. But for me, I was not happy with that match at all, man. I feel like Arsenal should have played much better. And it was just the same Arsenal that I was seeing. But I'm not being critical because it was just a FA Cup in it. So there's not much I can say. I was going to ask you, Skills, do you feel like any of the players stake the claim to be on the team for our next match?
You know what? Yeah, I was chatting to my sister, so I muted myself by accident. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's not the starting 11. No way, not the starting 11. And I know, yeah, he's just come back from injury and stuff. But against Crystal Palace, man, need Uncle Party, bro. No cap. I need him there because Crystal Palace, like, they might not be having an amazing run right now, but them man on the counter, they're not a joke, bruv. Zaha, them man, bruv. They've beaten us a few times. They've shown that they can move to Arsenal. They've done it a few times. That team that we played yesterday against Crystal Palace, I'm shook, fam. I'm shook, and I feel like if Pablo Mari does play, that's the first time he's gonna get tested, like really tested. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like Arteta needs to get it, bro. This is not the team. That man is not the 11. They're just not the guys. They're not the guys.
Let's run through the players now. So Pepe, his performance yesterday, like, a lot of people was getting on his back on Twitter saying 70 mil, he ain't doing nothing. And for me, I felt like he should have been more of a force to drive us forward, but he did try his best to do something and inflict something in the match.
One thing I've always said about Pepe, yeah, like Sparta says a lot. You see, there's a player in there, innit? Yeah. One thing he needs to develop about the Prem, is if you're gonna do your skills and that, cool, because we know he can beat a man. He can beat 10 man. He can do it. We've seen him do it, yeah. But just do it whilst going forward, bro. That's it. And like, start. I don't know. Like, he needs to develop a killer instinct of when man cuts in, it's long. Like, like Robin. Everyone
Something's
knows
gonna happen.
Iron Robin is gonna cut in. Everyone knows it, bruv. Everyone. You could put 5 man in front of him, it's going in or it's hitting the target. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what Pepe needs to begin to develop in his game. And again, I think we was talking about this last time. Like, he needs to kind of develop, just go forward. Like, do the Sane, do the Sterling, do all of that. Because these men can do what Pepe does. Maybe not as skillful, but they can beat couple man and you know, come back and beat him again. They can if they wanted to. But as soon as I see
Product.
Sterling on the ball, Salah on the ball, Mane, all these guys, when I see them man are just going forward, they don't care. They could do the most crappiest step over, but they're going forward, bro. They're going forward. I feel like with Pepe, he goes forward, then he comes back, wants to kill the man. Like, it's just like, I think he had an opportunity. Him and Aubameyang done a quick link-up play, and he tried to take it back out, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, I remember that one day. Yeah.
Like,
You should at least use his right foot for something and put in the box or shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he was in a position to just open up and shoot. But I was thinking, why? Like, how close do you want to get, bro? Are you trying to be his shadow? Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Just.
But at the same time, he did have his flash moments where I was like, yeah, he's getting in there. But I feel like that's the thing with Pepe. He has too many flashes and not enough, like,
consistency.
Yeah, like, you have too many in the game, like, and it's like, nah, man. There's one point it's like, ah, cool, yeah, Pepe, he's in the game now. Then it's like, yeah, he's dead. Then it's like, oh yeah, no, he's there again. And then it's like, ah. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like there's a player there, then there's not a player. Then there's a player there, and there's not a player. But the worst player on the pitch, Sparta, talk to me. The worst player on the pitch yesterday, who everybody knows who the worst player was on the pitch yesterday. Talk to me, Sparta.
You see this brother, yeah? Right. It's getting to the point now, yeah, where you just see someone, it's like you just get mad. And it's like, when I see him on the I just already know, like, we're not gonna have nothing in the middle. Nothing's there. Like he's just being bypassed the whole game. And my thing with him, yeah, is that...
Hold on, quickly, for the viewers, who are you talking about specifically?
Willian.
Yeah? Willian, okay, cool, yeah.
So it is, yeah. I'm even starting to question now, is he actually Brazilian? Because no Brazilian player is that dead.
100%.
You see Chelsea, them man are laughing at us. They're laughing. Because once again, we've got an OAP Chelsea player who's not good enough. People slate Luiz, yeah, and I admit I'm one of them people, but at least with Luiz, yeah, he drops a couple good performances and he's solid. And so, like yesterday, I thought we had a good game. He had playing against who is it? What's their striker?
Andy. Yeah.
And he held his own. Willian not doing nothing, and it's like you said, Aubameyang had a poor game, but you're only as good as the people behind you, know? And if you've got no one offering you service, how are you going to score? The only player that was looking for Aubameyang on a consistent basis before we brought in the subs was Tini. And it's the same where teams know he's going to break from the left, he's going to play it over the top, Aubameyang's going to run over, we're going to try to cross it in. It wasn't happening. Willian is supposed to be that link from the midfield to the forward players to say, you know what, cool, I'm going to drive, I'm going to give you the ball. And he's not doing it. And what's winding me up now, as well as I can imagine a lot of Arsenal fans, is that either Arteta's just being dumb and he's just being stubborn, or he's just trying to vex me on purpose. Or he had good moments. What moments are you watching?
What moments? So you said the press conference, he was just sticking up for him.
And it's like, I get, yeah, you publicly cannot criticize a player, but that to me, yeah, is rubbish. Because when Pepe got his red card, yeah, oh my God, this guy, who's going to leg him down? Do you know what I'm saying? And
he was saying he hasn't played a lot of matches and stuff, but Pepe ain't played matches for time.
Exactly. And the thing is, even yeah, I draw away from Pepe, so people think, oh, it's not just talking about Pepe, yeah? How about we talk about Reece Nelson, or we talk about even Nketiah? Nketiah might not score a lot of goals, but at least the effort is there. Willian, I'm not seeing none of that. And questions need to be asked now of Arteta that, why do you persist on playing this guy? I get there's such a thing as let a player play through his bad patch and eventually he'll find form, but bro, it's been like 4 months. He's not finding that form. Just sell him. Just sell him, please. Just sell him. Because whenever he's on the pitch, yeah, I already know we're not creating nothing. It's 10 against 11. Do you know what I'm saying?
He gives it to the better players.
Is that what I'm saying?
He just gives it to the better players and not do nothing.
As soon as we brought on Smith Rowe, yeah, I said, right, let's start balling. And I said it. And as soon as he came on, I saw the intensity increase. I saw Emil Smith Rowe trying to make things happen. Track him back. He got a goal. Willian had his chance, as Skrull said to me earlier. When Aubameyang broke through and he shot and he came to him, and Skrull was like, first goal. I said, no, it's not. I said, he's going to miss. And I knew it. And I knew
No
it.
confidence in that shot as well, man.
I don't trust that guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't trust him. I don't trust that guy at all. So for me personally, I don't know, like Arteta, him starting Willian yesterday for me was positive in the sense where, cool, he might not play the next game, but then I deeped. He's Arteta's golden boy, so of course he's playing. It don't matter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is bad, man, but I need him to get injured. I do. I need him to get, and then he maybe won't play. Yeah, man, that's enough for that guy. I'm just gonna get annoyed if I carry on. Boy.
Yeah, man. No, I hear you still, Carl. Willian, he was atrocious yesterday, and I think Arteta just saw. That's why he took him off early, because I was surprised, because I thought he was gonna take off Pepe, but he took off Willian, so he saw it. He kind of saw it. Skills, I was gonna ask you, Reece Nelson and Willock. Do you think you could just see, we saw yesterday that they're not good enough for Arsenal, and maybe they have to go out on loan, and they're not at the required standard as the other youngsters that we have?
I feel like they are good enough for Arsenal, but not right now. Not right now. Willock had a poor game yesterday. He had a bad game.
Poor game.
Really bad game. Reece Nelson as well. I really like him, because I've seen him turn up before, like quite a few times, and he's very positive. He's very like I like the fact that he's quite skillful. I like the fact he's got pace on him. He likes to get forward. He takes shots on. Like, I like it, but yeah, yesterday just wasn't one of his greatest games, and I do feel like he needs more game time than Willock. I feel like Reece Nelson is priority in terms of loaning out, because he can be a big player, and I know he's a baller. So I feel like, yeah, them two right now, I don't feel like they compete for anyone. Like left wing, Martinelli, he's there. Aubameyang sometimes there. Williams gonna get a start over Nelson, Saka as well. So it's like, bro, you're competing against a lot of man, and it's not like you're even kind of pressuring. You're not, no one's really looking behind him to say, oh yeah, Nelson's coming through now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like that left side, they're all looking behind each other, because everyone's, kind of doing something there, obviously apart from Willian, innit? But everyone's doing something there, innit? But yeah, man, I really do feel like them man need to go along, because I don't know.
Yeah, because like that's what I was saying. A lot of the people that should be knocking on Arteta's door and saying, yeah, let me start there, I didn't feel they really performed. Even Pepe, even though he had a decent game, he still didn't say, yeah, I'm here, like, pick me in. Do you get what I'm saying? Arteta's impact subs, yeah. When I'm talking about Saka, Laka, Smith Rowe, extra time, they changed the game for us. 100%.
And Xhaka. I don't like Xhaka.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. How can I miss out Xhaka and Xhaka? Yeah.
I'll give him so much credit.
First of all, I have to big up Xhaka, because when he came on, he progressed the ball well, and he got us into positions in the game and made us have a bit more control of that midfield. I have a big shout out to Xhaka, because I cost you more time, but you did play well. But the guy that we have to talk about, yeah, right now, the Croydon, De Bruyne guys. Yeah, Emil Smith Rowe. I've been telling you guys, yeah, for weeks that man's rating this kid, innit? Like, not even on a gas thing, but man sees ability and that, innit? But it was yesterday, it was mad, because when he came on, he was losing the ball quite a lot. Like, they were getting tight on him and that. And I was thinking it's a sticky game, innit? And then I'm looking on Twitter, a couple of people are like, yeah, this is what I told you, Smith Rowe's not ready, this and that. No. But I'm just telling man, like, right, just watch how the game pans out and then make your judgment. Or even, because you can't make a judgment out of one bad game or one little things on the match. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, watch how the game pans out. But then you saw Emil Smith's contribution to the game, the way he was linking up play with the forwards, the way he was getting beyond the midfield, running at them. There was times where you saw him in front of, like, behind the midfield and just running directly at them, penetrating. Do you get what I'm saying? And he just he's the reason why that he basically transformed us in that match, innit? And his goal, I'm telling you, the running off the ball, what we've been missing in that number 10 role, the running off the ball, his goal, the way he chested it, controlled it, and he just done that execute, like proper finish. And this kid, like, even though we do need to get a number 10 to challenge him and there as backup, but Emil Smith-Rowe, he has to have a lot of praise in it, Sparta.
Yeah, do you know what? What I like about him, is that he's positive. He always wants to go forward. And if he does have to go back, it's for a purpose. He's not passing it back for the sake of, let me be safe. He's passing because he knows, I can't go forward or my man's in a better position. One thing as well, what I've noticed about Emil Smith-Rowe, he complements Lacazette very well. The two of them play well together. You're now seeing a better version of Lacazette because he's got a proper number 10 behind him who can play the ball and allow him also, if they're going to swap roles, Lacazette can hold the ball up to allow Emil Smith-Rowe to go forward. Like, the goal we scored against Burnley. Or was it Burnley? Yeah, when we beat them. No, West Brom. Sorry, West Brom. Yeah. When Lacazette held it up, Emil Smith-Rowe went round past the Saka. That's the kind of, because he gets in those positions, he allows Lacazette to do that as well. And Lacazette can get forward as well. So for me, Emil Smith-Rowe, he had a brilliant game. I think, obviously, that goal was a big relief to him because he could have got sent off, which he shouldn't have in the first place. But you could see how much that goal meant to him. But he just lifts the team. He just lifts the team up, everyone around him. And what I like is that little link up he has going on. Him, Laka, and Saka, the three of them, you can see. And
they have football brains. You can see these are the ones in our team that have football brains, that know football.
But this is the thing what I'm looking forward to see. When Partey comes back into that team, and say if in the Arteta decides to play maybe a Pepe or a Martinelli on the left, I want to see how he links up because you could see he's got a good link up. Aubameyang hasn't really played with him too much. I think I've only seen one match, maybe, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Two. It was the second match, like that match. Yeah.
So, I'm actually intrigued to see how he gets on with some of the other players. But nah, man, I've got nothing but praise and love for that kid, man. He done well yesterday, and he was our match winner. So yeah, man, like enough ratings for him still.
What about you, girls? Croydon De Bruyne. Do we have a gem in our hands right now?
He's too cold, man, and already he's getting compared to like Mount and all these players, like, and I'm thinking, bro, when Mount was 20, you ain't doing this, cuz. Do you know what I'm saying? And if Smith-Rowe's doing this now, hopefully, like by the time he gets to that age, we've got a player on our hands. Like we've got a very, very, like our midfield. I remember after the game, I was listening to Ian Wright, saying we don't have a midfielder that plays on a half turn, and I was like, this is it. This is it. Every time the midfield get the ball, their backs towards goal. They don't know what's going on behind them, so they just have to pass it back. And that's what's been happening for months at Arsenal. But Smith-Rowe comes in, takes a look over his shoulder. Right, there's no one there. Give me the ball. He gets the ball and he's already running. And that little half turn does so much for us.
Yeah.
It does so much for us. And I just feel like he's gonna become such a big player at Arsenal, man. Even like, God forbid he leaves in 10 years or whatever, he's just going to be a big player, hands down. Like, he's very good doing what he's doing at the age of 20. The only bad thing I would say is that there is amounts and heaps of pressure on him now. Like, you're all of a sudden the guy.
Yeah.
Before we go if we need to bring him on, he's the guy. Like, I don't want that for none of these young G's. I don't want that. Like, it's too much for them to handle. And the two things can happen. One day they can have a stinker and social media is gonna go nuts on them, or they can just get gassed and feel like I'm the man, like, and turn into a Jesse Lingard or something. And it's just like, bro, like, I don't want that. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's the current state we're in. But as a player, he excites me, man. He excites me. I think the whole youngsters of the Arsenal, they're just really proper, like, excited. Like, I'm looking into them more now. Like, there's even this, I think he's a midfielder or CAM, or I don't know. I think his name's Aziz. He's got that brother's cold.
Composer with it. He got composer with it.
Proper composed. Like, I was like, nah, the young G's, Yeah, we've got a good future, but right now we need to sort out this thing. Like, I don't know, like a bit of turbulence but I really like him, man. I really, really do like him.
Yeah,
Like him.
I think he's just a bright spark in the team, and the way how it influences the match. He came on, and you can look at it two ways. It's a good thing that he came on and done what he done so we can progress, but it's bad. Why are we relying on such a young kid? I just said that much pressure. But I feel like he could rise to the challenge because look at Saka. Saka's playing week in, week out, and he's performing. Do you know what I'm saying? Before Emil Smith's Rose goal, yeah, you have to look at that little chip he done for Laka to head for. Do you know what I'm saying? It's small little things, small little details like that which you don't realize. You're like, raw. Do you know what I'm saying? And I love Aubameyang up top, but for me personally,
it's not the way forward
because he's not gonna fight the way how Lacazette fights. As if Lacazette sees that there's even a small percentage to get the ball, he's going on it. People are like, oh, he's always on the floor, but he's fighting. Aubameyang is like he will pull out of a challenge sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But yeah,
you know what it is with the Aubameyang being up top? We just need a quality midfielder, man. That's it. We just need someone who's going to see his runs. Because us for the first time here, I watched him. I said, you know what? I'm going to watch this guy. The guy made banging runs. There was one point he threw his hands in the air like, bro, like, you man are killing me. And I'm thinking, nah, this guy's making runs, you know? Like, he's actually making sick runs where, like, I think it was his debut, yeah? The debut game, and Ozil must have pinged one nasty ball into him and he just started blowing onto it. And I'm thinking, these are the runs he's making, you know? But we had Ozil them times. We had him. So I feel like he can play down the middle, but for Aubameyang to play down the middle, we just need a quality CAM. I'm not saying Smith Rowe's not the guy, but obviously he didn't start in it, so it was lacking there. Maybe if Smith Rowe starts and Aubameyang plays down the middle, maybe we might see them balls getting lofted into him. We don't know yet, but until then, for me, down the middle, Laka's my guy, man.
But you know what it is? We don't, which is quite frustrating for us this year, we don't play to our striker strengths. Because look at Leicester. Leicester noticed that Vardy's quick. The ball's always over the top.
Yeah.
We pass the ball to Aubameyang like say he's Giroud and he can't run. When you should be banging it over the top. Or
Aubameyang can't dribble. I'm just letting you lot know. He cannot dribble. He don't have good ball control.
So,
I hear that still.
You know, but yeah, man.
Yeah, guys, Carl. You know what? Just to round off the Emil Smith Rowe point, yeah. For me, I just have to be vexed about the ref, yeah. For me, that was a poor decision for him to say red card. For me, he bottled it. He just thought, yeah, it's Arsenal. Let me just send him off. I heard a scream and that, but bro, when you look at VAR and you can see the tackle, he didn't even touch him. It shouldn't even be a yellow. But VAR should have even told him, right, it's not a yellow. It's not a yellow, innit? I mean, it's not a red, sorry.
Back, do you know what I'm saying?
But he even went to the thing. And then it was like he was guilty, so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna give him a yellow, but it wasn't even a foul anyway, and it just shows you how bad English refereeing is, isn't it? Because that was just poor from the rest, man. He literally bottled it.
That referee was a joke, man. But I always say, yeah, I used to say, the refs got something against Arsenal, and I just used to say it as not as a joke, but I just used to say it in the air.
You saw how quick he flagged at the red. You saw how quick.
Literally, as soon as I saw that, I said, yeah, this is a red. I said, this is a red.
Because it looked like, I thought, he done a mad thing. Yeah. But when you look, if he was actually looking at it, you would have saw that, right, the tackle was it wasn't even that.
And then what made it worse? The positioning.
It's the scream. That's what made it worse.
The screams of the player, the Newcastle fans, the Newcastle management, all of that, yeah. So my thing is now, are you making a choice based on the opposing players and staff or whatever? Like, if they react a certain way, everyone shouted, I'm backing out a red card. What? Bruv, you're the ref. Take control of the game. Take control of the game. Like if he had carried on play, yeah, and we all watched the replay, everyone would have said, bruv, he made the right choice. That's good refereeing. All the commentators would have said it. They would have, Lee Dixon, all of them would have said, yeah, he made the right choice. But yesterday, he was getting a bollocking. That's
Yeah.
poor.
I just said in 5 seconds he had the red card ready to just send it off.
Ready.
And for me, I just didn't see how he came to that view of the tackle, innit? You know what I'm saying? But moving on, guys. Honorable mentions, Ben Leno. Yeah. You guys, yeah, I told man, I
he was
tweeted,
waiting, he was
Ben
waiting.
Leno slander stops, yeah.
Man,
But you
man,
don't have to
man.
understand. Listen, guys, it's not even you lot. Because you lot, like, I know you lot rate Leno a bit in it, but people need to understand, yeah. This guy's a 25 mil keeper, but man plays. He gives you a 7 out of 10 standardly, and some more often than not, he does 9 out of 10 saves. And do you get what I'm saying? And what you saw yesterday is when you have a quality keeper and you need him to step up, he will step up, especially in them moments. And Leno has done that a few times in his Arsenal career. So man have to just say, yeah, obviously he like people like to compare him to Martinez. Yes, Martinez was better in that stuff, but Bear Leno is our keeper and he's one of the good keepers.
To be fair,
he's one of the good keepers.
Him and Martinez have the most away clean sheets.
Yeah, away clean sheets. Yeah, I saw that.
That says something. It says something. And I won't lie, he's definitely stepped up a few times. I remember, I think we played Tottenham at Wembley where we drew. Was it 1-1?
Yeah, the save. Yeah.
And he made like 2 very important. And I was like, yo, this was a time for Donny to step up, and he done that. And And I think like, yeah, yesterday, yeah, man, he stamped it. He stamped it. Because let's be real, they could have won.
Do you know what?
We would have been vexed.
You know what? I'm gonna be real, yeah. It's not great Leno, yeah. It's just my issue with him is that he makes good saves. I'm not even gonna doubt that, yeah. My issue is when we want a counter attack, brother. Why are you that's
distribution? Yeah,
I've seen Martinez, yeah, and I don't know if it's just me looking into it too much, but the back line seems more assured with Martinez behind him. With Leno, they seem a bit more panicky. I could be getting into that too much, but yesterday, I like hands up to Leno because when they went through, I said, oh yeah, we lost.
Yeah,
and the savior, and even the fact he put himself in danger where he could have even got booted in the face.
Whacked in the face, bro.
Still made the save, so hands up to him. I just personally want him to work on that distribution and just be quick. If he can sort that out, I'll get off his back. But until then, in fact, he's paid to do that. Why am I praising him? He's paid to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you get it, but nah, man.
But you see those stuff there, but you see those stuff there. I don't think they're negatives of his game that he can work on, but they're not like mad ones that you say, no, he needs to fix now. Like if you know how much dead keepers we had like in the past, like they couldn't do the basics right. Like do you know what I'm saying? They couldn't even make a save. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at Runners. If Runners played yesterday, no way would he have made that save. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Bear Leno, man, have to rate you. But the man that man's rating again had a good performance quickly. I'm not PM, and I'm not talking about the Prime Minister Boris. Man's talking about Pablo Mari, composure. I saw it in abundance again yesterday, and obviously not even to gas it. I'm not even trying to gas the people them and say, yeah, Pablo Mari's the future. Yeah, I just like what I see at this present moment, and I'm just seeing him playing balls, getting on his left, being in tight situations, being composed, doing the basics, and I think he had a good performance yesterday. Do you not think he done all right? Like, is he doing well? Like, it's gonna be because he's actually putting competition on Gabriel. Even for me, Gabriel goes straight back into the team, especially against our next opposition. But he's actually applying pressure. Let's be real.
Nah, he's applying so much pressure, yeah. And you know one thing I really rate, yeah, and in the past couple of years, our aerial, like our defensive work in the air has been crap, yeah. Donny came through and gave Andy Carroll a run for his money. And what's my man, the other striker, the Brazilian Don. He was like in the air. Pablo Mari is 4 blood. Yeah. He's 4. He turns into Hulk. He turns into all the Avengers in one, bro. Like he was dealing with it. he was dealing, and then I think there was one time where he was a little bit under pressure, and he done one cut, like just the one cut, and he just took everyone out of the game. I said, this guy, yeah, that's it. Swings, I'm giving it to you. He's a guy. He's a guy.
Yeah,
he's a guy.
He's just one of the good ones.
There was even another time, yeah. I don't know who was in, but someone was in, and he was gonna get beaten for pace, and like his positioning. He literally just took like 2 steps back, two steps left, and he was there like, yo, wagwan. And I was like, this guy, he's got a brain. He's got a brain because he knows my man's gonna beat me. He's gonna beat me, so I'm gonna run back a bit and run round him. And I said, yeah, this guy's got a brain, man. I like it. I ain't seen that for some time, man. I like him still.
Yeah, man. Big up PM, man. Well, like, just overall in that game, I just felt like it was FA Cup. Man can't look deep into it, innit? It was the FA Cup. It's not even like the League Cup. Even though we had a misjointed team that's been playing like that for time, innit? All the fringe players, innit? But we got the job done. And as I said, you don't remember what happened in the third round. You just remember that you got through and how you got to the, like, you just remember you're just being at the final, whatever, innit? So we can't look into it too much. Getting into the ratings, innit? The forward line for me was poor. The forward line was poor. I'm not gonna lie. The forward line was just poor overall. I thought Lacazette should have came on earlier to influence that forward line, but that's another debate. But he did come on and influence the game. But for me, the forward line was poor, man. Sparta, like the midfield, like how do you think the midfield went?
Where we had nothing in the middle. That's literally it. There was nothing in the middle. Like, I'm not going to get into too much of a long debate about it, but you can see why that's the B team. I was just going to put it lightly like that. You can see why Willett is not good enough. El Neni only thrived when he has someone next to him that is forward thinking. Well, I don't want to get too much into it, but if I had to give him a rating out of 10, 6 at best, literally. And that's not even me getting into it. 6 at best. That's it.
Yeah, I think, I'll give mine 5. I didn't even think I gave a rating. My one was, the forward line was definitely a 5 for me. Like, just average. The defense skills.
Defense, I'll give them an 8. I'll give them an 8 because it seems like Luis and Pablo Mari had something going on, a little partnership.
The Brazilian chemistry.
I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, man, they had a little, and on top of that, they helped Leno a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they helped him a lot. So I feel like the back line, including Leno, I would say, you know what? I'll say 9. You know, we got a clean sheet. Yeah, man, 9. We got a clean sheet as well. I'll give the defense a 9 still.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, no, definitely. We're getting clean sheets like it's nothing, man. Remember the days when we couldn't get a clean sheet we couldn't even buy one, like
you couldn't buy one,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All right, cool. Oh yeah, quickly, man, guys, before we go, KT's performance again is telling every left back to come outside in the Prem right now. I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm just seeing that I'm seeing unreal stuff from this guy. You can see confidence is flowing through his veins now, like, and I just have to big him up again, man. Like, couple LBs are coming outside thinking, right, like, what's going on?
Remember what I said? He don't trust, man. I'm clocking it more and more. How many times? I know you, man, saw this. How many times was he telling man, run down the wing, bro? He kept saying it, run. Let me give it to you, run. The guys weren't doing it. Nelson wasn't doing it. William wasn't doing it. These men weren't doing it. So what? I'm gonna do it myself then. KT's my guy, man, and he's definitely the next Arsenal captain.
100.
Yeah, and the way he's playing this season, for me, he could be one of the best left Bs in the league this season. Because the way he's playing, even his assist as well for Lacazette's goal, but the balls he whips in, it just gives us a different dimension for sure. But yeah, guys, we've come to the end of the Arsenal Antics match review show. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, and we'll be back. Who's our next match against, guys?
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
When's that, on Thursday?
Yeah.
I think it's a late kickoff as well.
Them late kickoffs, man, they stress me. But guys, we will be back, and yeah, just follow us on the socials and look into our next videos.